It's a jalapeno sausage roll. Quite tasty. See guys, we are in the beautiful Clarendon, and see this little like creek which floods out. You can see by all the trapped rubbish and sticks and stuff. These trees here are ash, which is one of my favourites, and we're going to find one of these dry limbs and we're going to make a spoon out of it. See, these old creek beds in these historical towns, they can really be fun for treasure hunting. It's not really what I'm going to be doing today though. But see how there's all sorts of modern junk, old junk. See these old bricks? Look at that, old bricks from who knows where, from how long. Some of it's pretty old in these places. And see, you can find anything from old coins. And you want to find bits, I'll show you guys. You want to find bits like this. See how the stuff gets caught in the roots here? And you find places like that, and it can be quite amazing what you can find. Anything from old coins to, you know, little bits where it can get caught. It's pretty cool, historic. See, there's more old bricks along there. Modern rubbish, old rubbish. So keep in mind, if you do look for old coins or really old stuff, it's not going to be so much in this more newer catchment area. It's going to be in the deeper, older catchment areas, like over there. That's where you're going to find more like maybe old coins or something more from way back. Not places like this. I'm not saying you can't find something good in here. This is a newer catchment. You want something more settled and old, and you know, something that might be a bit more layered. Now, okay, this is where you're going to find older stuff. This is a newer culvert drain, but around here is older settlements and stuff. So you'll find stuff in a place like that. So there's already like an old pipe thing there, like a water pipe. So you come over here. Now this is where you find the treasure. See? This is where the old catchment. See this drain? It's fairly old, and old stuff has flowed into it. And you can hear my voice echoing. Now that part was made up. But you can find stuff in these places here. I'm not going to dig too far or anything, but this is where you can find really cool stuff in these places. See how it catches when the water's flowing. So you'll find stuff in these places. See? See the old bricks and stuff? That's where you're going to find cool stuff. And probably easier for digging, but you'd find stuff around here. It's old tiles. Bits of old tiles. See this? Look at that. Cool, isn't it? See? It's all stuff, if you had the time and patience, you could even recycle cool things like that, because these tiles, wherever they're from, there's a lot of them. How cool is that? See, they've flown through there. They've gone through this newer culvert from wherever they came from, and they're trapped in there, some of them. So someone was probably doing reno, and that pallet used to be a pallet. Well, it still is a pallet, I guess. See all the ash root systems growing out through this place. I'm not going to touch them because they could be poisonous. So look at these mushrooms. Check out the mushies. I'll touch them with a stick. Oh, they're all around. Look, they're here, whatever they are. So cool. See, all the stuff just gets caught in here. And look, this is many years of layers of washouts. See here, guys? You can see those more tiles. Look at that, more tiles. Look, tiles, really nice tiles. See, if you, like I said, if you had time, you could recycle those tiles. You know, look at them. So these tiles have been in this system for a while, wherever they came from. Look at that. Years of. So we need to find some ash to cut for a spoon. See, here's some ash. There's an ash limb right there. Let's saw some of this off. So I've jammed the ash into a little bit of a spot, and what I'll do is I'll cut the end, not right on the end, but I'll cut towards not far down from the end, because we're going to have a look, because ash can also have spalting, which is like basically fungus that has affected the wood, which can give it really nice character, especially ash. So let's have a look at the condition of this wood from this end piece. Oh, like I said, see the dark spalting in there? So this is our piece, guys. It's a bit of worm rot, which is normal for ash. Stuff eats it. A lot of the ash is dying off around, I think, the world possibly. But so we're going to cut the other side. But this is going to be a spoon. I did cut some green root stock as well, a little bit that was coming out. And yes, it is very hard to carve, but I think I'll manage. Look at that, guys. That's going to have some beautiful figure in it. I don't know how much the camera's catching it, but it's dark. Wow. I think we're on a winner here, guys. So I'm going to take as much of this limb as I maybe can, because it looks like it's going to have some nice figure in it from that fungus. See how it kind of ends towards the there's less in this piece. Look at that. Wow. It's going to be beautiful. It's got a lot of knocks, which makes it challenging, but Borry will make it work. So we really didn't have to go far, and from this dry ash limb, oh, sorry about the grass there, dry ash limb, look at the nice dark where the fungi has gotten to it. Bit of worms have gotten to it, but that's okay, we can work around that. So that's going to be one of these pieces. They're going to be, look how dense it is. It's going to be our spoon that I'm going to show you guys on this video. So success as normal, and I'm just going to have a little frolic here in nature, and spend a little bit of time here, and then we'll get back to the van. I'll make the spoons. I'm making the spoon. Thanks, guys. You haven't seen much of me, but I think my popularity has really dwindled because I haven't been doing videos, but I guess that's okay too. And I think I just spotted a piece of a barrel. Check this out, guys. I reckon that's a piece of oak. No, it's jammed right in there, but I think that's a piece of a barrel. There's a plug hole, which should be oak, but I'll leave that. I'm never greedy when I do this stuff. I just take what I need. It kind of defies the purpose, you know, and just take what I need, and there's always something there for next time. So folks, we're back at the Borry van. It's a bit hot in the van, a little bit. It's okay, I got the door open. I had a really good day because I felt like a little excited kid that bought a new toy that wanted to go home and play with it, because Borry got some good wood out there today, not in that one spot that you guys saw. Got a couple of blocks there. Got a little bit of green ash, which I already started carving one of them, but that's green, so a lot easier. And got some poplar in another spot, which I'm really happy about. Lots of poplar. There's a whole forest of poplar, and I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. I've wanted to for a while. I've got a chopping block. It would be better if it was taller, but now this means with this block, because of the density, I can now carve out, axe out blanks in my van. And you might be asking, oh well, why? Because where I've been staying, it's quite urban, and I can't really be in the street chopping out spoons, if you get what I mean. So that's why. So I'm pretty excited. Already started making a mess, so it's going to be very challenging. But as you saw, this beautiful dark, look at the spalting or the mold or the fungus and stuff that's affected this wood, that's going to give it really great character. It's a challenging piece because even though it's cured and you're not going to get splitting really, it's got a lot of ash, tends to have a lot of little knocks and all that. So now we're going to attempt to rough out the spoon. I reckon the bowl will be around this side, the bowl. I'm not going to film it all, but I'll just show you as a bit of stages. So jump on board the Borry train. So here we are, roughing it out. So let's start, eh? Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. Oh man. I hope you guys can see well. It's like I said, it's a bit short, this block, but it's doable. Look at that. Send it down the handle of the spoon, getting a bit closer to that esky. That slides a bit. And because ash is pretty tough. Oh, look at that beautiful greyish colour. Wow. It's going to look really good. It's a very, definitely on the harder side of things to carve dry ash. Look at the mess I'm making. Far out. But yes. See how I'm starting to do the handle, the bowl here. Put a bit of rounding to the bowl. Yeah, wow. Definitely not the best position to do it in, but see, we're starting to take shape. And I'll probably explain it in other videos, but you'll be like, well, why wouldn't you just do it all with a blade? Because there's a lot of work just with a blade. You need to do the axing out, which is a big part of the carving process with the bigger size spoons. And see how I've used the curvature in the piece for the shape of the spoon. And so that's going to be the bowl. Scoop up. So yeah, that's where we're at so far. So guys, here we have roughed out the spoon. Look at the mess I made. Big mess. So next stage is the knife blade work. Few still challenges showing up. There's a wood worm hole through here. Hopefully it doesn't end up right through, or but it might just be a character thing, so we'll see how we go. But it's beautiful. It's got a nice grey colour to it, which is beautiful. Some lighter bits. It's come along good, this ash spoon. So now we're back to making a mess, and we're going to do the blade work. So with the blade work, we're still shaped the out of, I mean, the whole thing's still getting shaped, and with the bowl, which is this area, we're still got to obviously get the hook knife in there, which I'll use my larger one, not on this pocket knife, jackknife. So yeah, it's still, even though I've been able to axe out, because I have that little block of wood, the poplar one, it's still a lot of work, and it's still very tough wood because it's ash, and it's if it's not ash, it's trash. But yeah, it's a challenge. But this is a beautiful, you remember me saying how, look at that color, it's got like a gray color to it. It's beautiful. I'm a bit concerned for the wood grub. Usually this wood grub, it stops eating it once it dries. It kind of eats the outer layer, but I'm seeing where these holes end up, because if there's holes right through the bowl, it's can add to character. But I do like my spoons to be very functional, and there's a difference between character and defect for sure, and sometimes those lines can be blurred, if you get what I'm saying, if you get my drift. So we're still very much reducing a lot of the taking off the green, so to speak, the meat, reducing the meat of the, yeah, so we're still very much shaping it. It's not the final scrapings, so to speak, but yeah. So it's a tough one, which is why don't really want to film this whole process, because it's a long video of a lot of huffing and puffing and going back, sharpening the blade. And it's nice too that there's a bit of mystery behind my work, you know. But trust me when I tell you guys, it can be a very hard process to a very easy process, depending on certain dynamics. Like, I'll give you an example. This is green ash that I roughed out before. It's so much easier, even if it was the same size as our dry one. It's so much easier to carve this, so much, because it's still wet. And I'm so excited right now, because like I was saying, you know, to get wood and find supply and all that, now that I've got the block. I said it in another video, maybe the one before this, but so I'm gearing up to go to a market, so I'm collecting spoons right now. I've got a nice little collection, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to start doing markets. And to all my Aussie friends, if you want to buy any spoons, please reach out. Sorry it's been so long for me to get back to making spoons, but yeah, but I'm only really selling to my Aussie friends if anyone wants to grab anything, because it can just be, I'm not really set up. It's more people I know at this stage. I'm not really set up. I haven't got a store set up like online or anything, so that's why. See, I'm grinding out, I'm carving out this spot, and there's where this wood grub has been. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't keep going, but it might. So We'll see. But either way, I want to show you the end result. No matter what happens, it is fantastic, and we need to get to the end. Do you know what I mean? So see, it's a very slow process, you know. So see, bit by bit. See? And yes, the music I play, it's all my own music, me and a group of friends. So, sorry about the noise. I've got my aircon going because it's a little bit warm in the van. My aircon over there. So now, I've roughed it all out. Got it kind of close. Don't know where some of these grub holes are going to end up at the end. We'll see. Now we're going to be doing the bowl, which is the part that scoops up all the good stuff. Now I've dropped the tip of the bowl from the top. The reason I dropped it is to meet past the pith. See the pith? There's a pith in the middle of ash. A lot of woods will have a pith off, you know what I mean? So that's why I dropped the tip to kind of avoid that. So we also got a knock in the bowl, which can be a challenge. See how I'm carving out the bowl, and like I said, because it's dry ash, it's not the easiest. Beautiful. Some of these holes will probably go right through, but I'll keep, I guess that's part of the character of this spoon then. You know, I guess it is what it is. It's looking pretty beautiful in my opinion. Look at that nice deep bowl. So it just needs really sanding, a couple more little touch-ups, and see the pith, and then it runs through the center. There's a pith off, through there, up the patoonie, and out here, you know. The ash, like a lot of woods, has a pith. Things like mulberry wood. I love mulberry wood. It's beautiful. It's golden. It's actually related. It's in the same family as Osage orange, which is a nice bow wood. Ash is, I haven't made a bow out of it. Apparently it's a good bow wood. Archery. When I say bow, I mean like archery bow. Yeah, look at that. Now it's sanding. Sorry for the super bad lighting. That's really bad lighting. I admit that that is bad lighting. Okay. Let's try to work with me here, guys. There is the finished spoon. Wow. It's got a beautiful, like, darkish grey, kind of bluish tinge to it because of the the fungus within the wood. Just giving it that character. It's turned out really nice. I'm really happy with it. So there it is, the ash spoon that you saw. So that's it. Wow. Thank you guys. Again, sorry for the bad lighting. Would have been better if there was more daylight. So these are some of my other spoons. That's not all the really small stuff. That's just the biggish, more bigger stuff. So it's all getting ready, working towards doing markets. So pretty exciting. Thanks guys for watching, but that's an ash spoon. You saw me harvest it. And just thank you everyone for the support. It means a lot to me, guys. And I've said it a long time ago in many videos where it's like, it's also a big way I connect to good people. And so thanks. Borry Berry out.